And welcome, folks, to Cherie Show here today on WRMN during the 9 o'clock hour. We've got special guest Steve Bernas with the Better Business Bureau. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today and for joining in on Cherie Show today. Yes.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cherie Aschenbrenner. I just wanted to start the show today to say that I am no longer with the city of Elgin as of last Thursday. But we are going to keep the show going. I know we're going to rebrand it for next month. We're going to come up with a new name, and the guests are going to stay, senior related. Next month, I already have slated. My guest will be Dr. Rachel Baer. She's an oncologist with Advocate Sherman Hospital, and she's going to be discussing the hospital's high-risk cancer prevention clinic and some other topics related to oncology. So that will be the show next month, and we'll get that out and promoted. Also, I just want to mention that I am the vice president of the Elgin Area Memory. Well, it's dementia-friendly Elgin area, and we host a memory cafe every month, and it's always the second Tuesday of every month at 4 o'clock to 5:30, and we hold that in the South Elgin Public Works Building, which is at 1000 Bowes Road in South Elgin. It's, I would say 6 years ago, we were averaging about 12 people. We are upwards of 60 now, so it is really taken off, word of mouth. We always have pizza at 4 o'clock, and then we always have a guest speaker. Next month, which is going to be Tuesday, December 9th, we are going to have Nancy Meany come and talk. She's a fitness instructor, and she's going to talk about the importance of balance, and she's even going to show us some balance exercises, and then she's also going to do a demonstration on how to get up from a fall. We figured that was a good month for December, right, with snow and just ice and things like that. So it's a good time to plan for the slippery footing and things like that. And then we also have a huge table of nothing but resources and booklets and pamphlets that you can take. But more importantly, everybody that goes there is dealing with somebody that has dementia. And so the friendships that grow out of that, there's a lot of times the loved ones caregiver, which is usually the spouse, will still come even if the person has passed or went into a memory facility, just because of the friendships they made. And you know what, we value their experience as well. You would love it if you come, and if you know anybody that is experiencing it, please come. Again, it's the second Tuesday of every month. The next one will be December 9th at 4 o'clock. Okay, so Steve Bernas.
Hello.
Steve Bernas is
Good
here.
morning.
He is the president and the CEO of the Better Business Bureau. He usually tries to come in a couple times a year, usually a spring, a summerish, and then a winter.
Winter,
right?
and holidays are upon us already.
And I know. I cannot believe that it's Thanksgiving is next week. And then you think, then 3 weeks later, here we are, Christmas. So
Our parents warned us about that, remember?
I
They said
know.
that time will fly, and it does.
when you get older,
Right,
I
yeah.
know. It does.
It does. Yeah.
So I know that the scams never end. I mean, it just never ends. And I mean, I've been doing this a long time as well as you, talking about scams. I know you brought a list of a bunch of them, of some of the newer ones that you want to talk about, or ones your new press releases I see over there.
Sure.
So let's jump in. Which one do we want to talk about first?
Well, the big one coming up for the holidays is our pet scams. We're
Okay.
issuing a major warning tomorrow. It's an international warning. We've been working on this for several months, and we've done previous ones on pet scams, but it seems to be always increasing because of the holidays. Everybody wants to buy a pet. Now we're seeing that there's, certain types of dogs are being misled, or the advertisement misleading them that they have these dogs available, and they don't. Dachshunds, French poodles, and German shepherds. Those are the three popular ones now. So
The French bulldogs? Aren't those- the Frenchies?
French bulldog,
Yeah.
right, exactly. So they're very expensive, and all of a sudden they have these dogs available, pretty cheap price. But the tip-off to the rip-off on those, Cherie, is basically asking you for money in advance and not being able to meet you. Those are the two classic warning signs. There's so many shelters, pet shelters, animal shelters, in many areas. Go, visit them and visit those types of establishments. But these scammers are all over the internet. They make it look like they're authentic company. They make it look like they're local. They put fake pictures up there, and it's just you can't tell it's fake anymore. Now they're actually doing applications, so you feel like it's legitimate because you got to fill out an application of why you want the dog, what are you going to use it for. So everybody thinks this is legitimate. They ask for $1,000. They ask for 2,000. Then all of a sudden we need a cage, a bigger cage for the dog, or we need immunizations for the dog, or we need plane taxes, things of that, insurance.
When 3 years ago, but this December, next month, to be 3 years ago, I was looking for a dog too because I had to put my down. And I was so upset and was like, that's the thing. You put your dog down and you're grieving anyway.
Right.
Should you really be out looking already? Because that's when you can fall for scams
Right.
because I don't know, I guess your awareness is down because you just want another one, And I was looking too. And you should have seen the amount of scams on Facebook and Marketplace. And I had emailed them a couple of times. I said, show me the dog. And, I have to go to work right now. I can't show it to you right now. You can't show me the dog right now. Right. You're going to work. But if you want to you can just, Venmo and Zelle and give me a deposit? No, no, I haven't seen the dog. Why would I? I could see where you can fall into that. And finally, I went off that. I went on a different site. And anyway, the dog I wanted to see was in Ohio. And I told the lady on the phone, I said, I'm not giving you a dime. I said, I'm coming there. It's my risk. But, I want to see the dog first.
That's a good thing you did that as well. But the Cash App, as you mentioned, Cherie, is so important because they don't have the protection like you do on your credit cards.
Right.
So if you willingly give somebody money on a Cash App,
which is a Venmo or Zelle.
Right. And basically, if you give it to them, the bank's saying you gave it to them. And they don't care if it's a fraudulent deal. The credit cards had a protection on them where it's a fraudulent deal. They will investigate it and look into it. But it's like you're willing to give your money away. That's like opening a window and throwing it out. The same thing. You have no protection on that. And they just try to get you to pay that way, and other than a credit card. So we ask you to obviously pay with a credit card. But they moved everything, these scams, over to social media sites now. They're really infiltrating, especially in the Facebook marketplaces and the Craigslist and all the others out there. These types of scams are all over the thing, and they make it look like they're authentic, and that's the key now. In the old days,
AI.
Yeah, right, AI. It does all the pictures. You can pick an AI. Last Christmas, we've seen a lot of companies starting with fake companies, but fake ads. So AI creates fake ads for them, creates fake products, and they're asking for these types of financing or credit card or whatever it may be. So AI is scary.
You watch AI videos. Can you tell? Can you tell? My husband.
You can a little bit.
We were sitting at the computer the other day. He goes, "Now look at this ad. This is fake. This is AI." I'm like,
sometimes the words don't match the mouth, the lips, and also the hands. If you see a hand go by,
Really?
it has more fingers than the 5 that you normally have. But AI keeps learning each and every day. I use that AI every day, and it learns me more and more. It's scary. It feels like it's me in there because
when you say you use it,
mostly my daily schedule is looking at everything. What emails came in? Basically, what I need to do today. What is priority for me today? And craft an email to Cherie based upon this. So it does all the thinking for me. It knows how we say, and I always end my letters with best instead of best regards. And it changed it from best regards to best.
Wow.
So I don't even have to change that anymore. And it keeps learning. So I say for those who are not on AI, you should get on AI. The experts say in 5 years, AI will be like the internet today. If I was to pull your plug on your internet at home, you'd lost, Cherie. You'd be lost.
Yes.
5 years, I pull your AI plug, you'd be lost too. So if you're not on AI, get on AI.
I understand, but how do you get on AI?
Well, AI could teach you yourself. So you can go on the free version of the Chat GTP or these others.
GPT. I see that all the time.
Right. That's one of the biggest ones. But it tells you.
Is that a subscription?
There can be. There's a free version of it too. So just don't put any personal information on the free one, of course.
Right.
But you can ask you how to teach yourself. You teach me AI. It'll teach you. It does videos.
Really?
Yeah. So it's pretty.
I guess I gotta.
You gotta get on the bandwagon.
I gotta get on
because
the
the scammers have already done. They're always first in everything. Remember 900 numbers? They were the first ins on the scams, internet scams, phishing, all done by them first. Now we need to catch up with them on that. But you really need to get on the AI bubble.
Okay, I'm gonna try the free one then.
Yeah, but these AI allows them to create products, create fake ads, and all that. So there's the downsides to AI. Even the calls, like the grandparent scams,
which we're gonna kind of talk about right here, though, is the AI one, the new AI scams.
Right.
It looks like in here you talk about like the Medicare open enrollment
Right.
is one of them that they use.
It's through December. Yeah, that's one of the
Because
ways.
it's going on now. You
It's
got
going
all
on
those
now.
5 and 10-minute ads, commercials
Right.
all day long. And that
So the
goes
legitimate
through
ones are
December
reaching
7th.
out to you, so the scammers find out, and they try to reach out to you as well. So it goes on between now and December 7th is the period. But again, they're using AI to create official-looking seals and letters. They turn the sites on the small business owners, sending convincing letters and emails that they appear to come from official governmental agencies. So with AI comes the sophistication of scammers. In the old days, it was misspellings or you can tell it was a scam. Now with AI, you can't tell sometimes. Like you said, the videos, yeah, you can tell a little bit, but most consumers don't know.
Right.
Or the deepfake technology where they can take 5 minutes or 5 seconds of your voice and make you say something else that you didn't say. So it's really alarming out there, but the scams are proliferating. I've been doing it again like you for a while. I'm entering my 38th year of doing scams, and it's just amazing. They continue to proliferate and get better and better to a point where I think it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you'll be scammed or approached by a scammer in some way, or identity theft. I mean, that's still the fastest growing white collar crime today. And it happened to me before twice, and I'm so protective of everything, but
How does it happen to you, Steve?
breaches, you don't know.
Oh, that's true. I
Yeah.
did get a letter the other day
Right.
from Blue Cross Blue
Right.
Shield.
Yeah, my wife got that same thing. Right. The Blue
Yeah.
Cross Blue Shield one
Said they were hacked.
hacked and compromised by a vendor, not them. And that you need to have this credit monitoring service. But
Right.
you should have, if they're giving it to you free, yes, use it. But
Right.
people always ask, should we use a credit monitoring? That's up to you. You can get it free of charge. Go into your credit report at least twice, 3 times a year. It's free now. It's the annualcreditreport.com. That's the official website.
And the only one.
And the only one, not all those jingles.
Annualcreditreport.com.
Right.
That is the only
Only
one.
one.
We've said that a million times.
And it will ask you for your social security number and things of
Yes,
that nature.
yes, that will.
You have to
Give
give
it on
that
that,
information, unfortunately. But make sure you go to that site, not following links.
Right.
So don't follow an ad saying free credit report. Click here,
No.
because you never know where it ended up actually going.
No, I know. And then I do agree. I mean, I think you got to be really careful right now because of the Medicare. I mean, it's just nonstop with those commercials. And they want you to enroll you in better
Something's
Medicare
better.
programs.
Right,
It's
yeah.
always better. Or there's Medicare Advantage. And then they try to frighten you. And if someone calls you as saying that they're from Medicare, no, they're not.
Right.
Medicare does
They don't
not
answer
call
their
you.
phones.
They don't. When you try to call them, you're on hold for 8 hours.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying it's not them calling, but you get scared, or they're going to replace your Medicare
Replace your
card.
Or it stopped. Your Medicare is
Now
stopped.
they replaced those.
a while ago.
in 2018.
Right. That's
So
yeah.
it's not being replaced again.
But they're still saying that, though.
I know,
The
I know,
scammers
but
are.
that gets people. Oh, they
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
Yeah. If there's a problem now, I mean, your Medicare card number is a different number. It used to be your social.
Security
so
number,
now,
right, yeah.
now it's not. It's its own number. And if there is an issue where there's some Medicare fraud on your Medicare card, they'll give you a new card
Right.
with a new number.
Right, but they want you. I mean, the scammers want that number. They can put the fake billings in. They can create fake
Absolutely.
accounts. So you have to look at your Medicare bills as well, not because they pay for it, to see if those charges are actually yours or not. The
Yeah,
Department of
because
Justice-
they'll put on these catheters.
The catheters,
The
right, yeah.
catheters. They got those charged. They got a lot of COVID tests
They have still
that they're
COVID
still
tests, right.
charging you on your Medicare.
some type of kidney test they're doing. So
They're sending boxes that they want you to swab the
Right,
inside
yeah.
of your cheek with.
right.
I mean,
so
that's all scams.
they want your number. The Medicare number is gold to them.
Yes, it
those
is.
Scammers.
And
So
because by the time you realize it, because you only get
Yeah,
it like 4
right.
times a year, they've already paid it.
they paid it already. Yep, and they
Mm-hmm.
moved on to something else. Billions of dollars being lost, and we all pay for it. Cherie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all.
In the long run, we are.
Right,
Of
we're all
course, we
paying
are.
for it. So
Be careful. And if you're not sure, about these Medicare, if you want to make your changes now, I mean, you can call Senior Services here, downtown Elgin, at 847-741-0404. They got a lot of independent ones, too, that you can call but they won't charge you. They'll go through, let me see your list of medications, and let's see what's the best plan for you, this and that. So be careful. Just don't click these links.
The links,
And don't
that's
click
key.
things in the email. Don't click links in your text, because
Right.
they're not texting you. It'll say it's them, just like the Illinois Tollway. It's
Right.
not
It's
the
not
Illinois
them.
Tollway. It's not
they
them.
make it look like that.
We're saying 99.9% of texts are scams.
Right. It feels like that, and keep getting more and more each and every day.
And they do text because people check that a lot
It's
quicker.
more personal checks. I always
Well,
talk
yeah,
to
yeah,
people.
ding,
Right.
and it's right there, and you
It's
can
right
just
there.
look.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your
emails
email.
I'll get to the emails, but
Right.
it's your personal thing. It's your personal phone, and that's why there's more scams on there. I always said I'm on a do not call list. The scammer doesn't care.
Right.
They don't care. They're scammers. They're
Right.
thieves.
They
They're
move on.
criminals.
They just move on.
They
I
move
mean,
on.
you can only imagine the amount of money they can make in just one day,
Exactly.
in 1 hour.
Right. And 96% of the people don't come forward to complain. So
Right.
4% of people, 4 or 5% come forward. That's where they make the money on. Because until the authorities catch them and shut them down, they just open something else up. But most people don't complain, and that's how they get away with it.
I mean, the thing too is once you fall for something, they won't leave you alone.
No, they don't.
Because you fell for it, and now you're gullible, and they're going to keep on calling you.
You're on a
and
sucker list, basically.
till you
Yeah.
can't stand it anymore. They
Right, or
will
change your
continue.
phone number. Right. It gets
But they
that
got to
bad.
make you change it, and that's hard when you got so much stuff connected.
Right. Your name's a commodity to them. They buy and sell it each day. So if you answer your phone, they say this person answers the phone at home. So it's a
Right.
higher value to them. Or if they fell for a scam, it's a higher value. It's a commodity,
Sure.
you know.
I mean, when you think about what's connected to your phone number, you got to think too about what's connected even to your credit card. Like times yeah, you have to cancel your credit card because somebody's charged something out. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. My Illinois iPass is connected to that. Oh, my cable bill is connected to that. Oh, my electric bill. You got to think. You better write that down on the side somewhere of what is all connected to that card.
Right, exactly.
Because if you need to shut that down on a second's notice, you got to think about who you all have to contact.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard now. Every time, the best thing is you just don't answer the phone if you don't know the number.
Don't answer it all. Let it go to voicemail. Most scammers won't leave voicemails. I use my phone's been around since the 90s. So when the first bag phones came out for sale. So I still get those scam calls, but they never really seem to leave messages. Very few do. And if you do leave a message, you can check the scam tracker at the Better Business Bureau, put the phone number in and see what it's associated with as
Ooh,
well.
That's a good idea.
So if somebody wants to contact you, they're going to try it on all different means. But most times they don't. They want to get a live person, Cherie. They don't want a voicemail.
Right.
They just move on to the next
Yeah, they
person.
can't scam you if they can't
Right,
talk to you.
Exactly.
Matt, if anybody's calling in, please let me know. Or if you have a question they can type it. Yeah.
We do have a caller.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead.
Right.
You got to put these on. Okay. Okay.
Good morning.
Hi.
This is Bob Balsamo. Hi,
Hi,
Cherie.
Bob.
I was on the road when I was first listening to your program. I got the information about your memory people get together at 1,000 Bowes Road on the first Tuesday of each month, but I didn't get the time.
Oh, 4 o'clock, 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Yep, and anybody is welcome to come any time. Or, if it's for a neighbor, it's a friend, it's a loved one, whatever, you just want to get some information because you know somebody, we're happy to have you come because everybody in that room, we all get it. Because, my mom has dementia as well. And so for the last 7 years. And so I didn't have somebody 7 years ago like we have now with dementia-friendly Elgin. So this group here is fantastic. We got a lot of professionals in that area of expertise. So if you have any questions, you can always come there.
Oh, good. I'd be interested to sit in on it.
Come in December 9th at 4 o'clock.
Okay. The other thing I might mention is a number of years ago, I got scammed. I got hooked on something. I can't even remember what it was anymore. I got billed. Medicare got billed for, I think it was something like $4,000 for some special equipment for. Anyway, Medicare paid for it.
I know.
It was when my insurance company, questioned it. That I said, well, I never received any of this, never ordered any of this. And I called Social Security, and, of course, they thanked me nicely. But I guess that's when I got on the sucker list.
Yep, you get on that list.
I receive on my landline no less than at least 50 calls a day.
Oh, my gosh. That is annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 15 calls already this morning since about 7:30. And the worst part about it is that as secretary of Elgin Rifle Club, I'm on the number that people call to inquire about our organization.
Oh, so it's hard because you don't know if it's
right.
a scam or not. So then you got to kind of let it go to voicemail, or if you listen and they're leaving a message and you recognize them, you could always just pick it up. But
well, it used to be that if it said Illinois call, I figured, and no number or 90% of the time it was a scammer. And I think this one place must have about 5 or 6 different organizations that do scamming out of the same call center. And I think a lot of them are overseas in India where they're not worried about, going to jail. Or anything.
A lot of it is out of the country because they use calling cards. They're out of the country, but they'll use U.S. calling cards.
Exactly.
And they'll use one today, and then tomorrow there'll be another number, and the next day another number, because you think you're going to be smarter than them and you're going to block it.
Disposable phones out there?
Oh,
Yep,
sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're going to keep on with you, especially if you ever answer the phone or you start talking to them or you think you just want to play with them. Don't even do it because it's not worth it. Yeah, they won't stop calling you.
Yeah, I know one lady, she's got one of these things, that you push that screeches.
Maybe a big loud whistle.
She wants to get by the robot, the robot that calls.
Right.
And if you say yes, and he plays it along the line, you get passed on to a person. And she likes to wait until the person gets on and then rubs her.
Well, if you got time. Okay, Bob. Well, thanks. And it was nice talking to you.
I know.
Bye-bye. Okay, so we have about what, couple minutes?
I got about 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes. Okay, so if you ever have a question about Medicare, something that's got charged on your Medicare card, your number, call the number on the back of your Medicare card. It's 1-800-MEDICARE. 1-800-MEDICARE. It's right on the back of your card. Call them. You get a box of COVID shot something on your doorstep. Call them immediately and say, I didn't order this, so that they don't pay it. So try to catch it. I mean, I know sometimes if it's put on your card and you don't even know about it, that's a different story. You got charged for a brace, a back brace or a knee brace, and you didn't even know about it. Still call. Always call when you check your Medicare statement, and please check it. Please, please, please.
And one thing, Cherie, is they decline promotional gifts in exchange for personal information. So a lot of times we'll send you something free if we can have your personal information. And basically what they want to do is a broker trying to get more information on you so they can sell you insurance down the road. So be careful. Anybody's asking, giving that free gift in exchange for personal information. And again, Medicare doesn't call you. You got to call them.
Right.
You'll sit on phone for a long time.
Just like Social Security Administration.
But the scammers will say they're calling from Medicare. And even the caller ID switched. I mean, they know how to manipulate that to scammers. And it's inexpensive software that allows them to say they're calling from Medicare or Elgin Police.
Phishing. They can put the phishing
emails.
The phone number, spoofing.
Spoofing, everything like that. So you just got to be very careful. Not answer your phones. Let it go to voicemail. And don't click on any links, especially if you don't know who they are.
Yes, that's a good advice.
Definitely.
Okay. So we're heading out.
We are heading on to break, folks. Stay tuned for more here on Cherie's show on WRMN.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Cintas. Aurora city leaders are taking steps to limit federal immigration enforcement locally. The city council unanimously approved an ordinance barring immigration and customs enforcement agents from using Aurora-owned property for operations, including city buildings, parks, and parking lots. The measure also requires city officials to document any unauthorized use of public property by federal agents and share the records with the Illinois Accountability Commission to guide future policy. Local pantries across the Fox Valley are preparing for a donation drive Saturday to support residents affected by cuts to SNAP. Organizers Organizers with We Can Lead Change encourage the public to drop off food and household items from 10 a.m. to noon at locations in Geneva, Batavia, St. Charles, South Elgin, and Carpentersville. Organizers say the effort is aimed at ensuring that no neighbor goes without basic necessities. Tragic news from Naperville Thursday night where a pedestrian was struck and killed by a freight train. Metro reported service disruptions on several Burlington Northern Santa Fe lines, forcing some trains to stop or start at Lyle instead of their intended stations. Train service gradually resumed from 11:30 p.m. following the incident. The Oswego Village Board has approved the Polo Crossing development, transforming 80 acres of farmland off Wolf's Crossing Road into 320 new homes. The project, led by Glenview-based Drake Group, will include 120 single-family homes, 200 townhouses, and a 4-acre park. A Chicago daycare teacher taken into federal custody last week has been released. 38-year-old Diana Galliano was freed from ICE detention in Clay County, Indiana, Wednesday night. Her release came the same day a federal judge ordered a bond hearing, ruling that her detention without one violated her right to due process. Galliano was forcibly removed from the Raído del Sol Spanish Immersion Early Learning Center in Chicago's North Center neighborhood on November 5th. In a statement, she expressed gratitude to her supporters and said she looks forward to returning to her students. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
At Skechers, comfort is a technology. That's right. You don't just make a shoe and hope it comes out comfortable. It takes research, innovations, compounds, engineering, and so much more to feel so comfortable you'd swear you're wearing pillows on your feet. We have features like Skechers Air-Cooled Memory Foam and fits like Relax Fit, Stretch Fit, Wide Fit, Arch Fit, and so many more to make the shoe feel like it was custom-made just for your foot. Plus, we have hands-free Skechers Slip-ins technology. Just step in and go. Find yours at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever comfortable footwear is sold.
Hi, it's me, Flo, here to tell you that with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle, you get 24/7 protection, so you're covered no matter where the day takes you.
Even bad hair day?
Yep.
And tree branch fell on my car day?
Especially that day. Progressive has you covered 24/7 for your home and auto.
How about thought it was chicken, but it was tuna day? Or overnight construction outside my bedroom day?
Those days too.
Great, because that was each day this week.
Been there. Well, at least your home and auto are covered every day with Progressive.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Looking to buy or sell a home in Chicagoland? Need trusted legal help with real estate, evictions, or estate planning? Turn to Guthrie & Brady, the happy lawyers serving the greater Chicago area since 1965. With over 50 years of experience, they handle titles and deeds, foreclosures, landlord-tenant issues, wills, trusts, and more. Appointments available evenings or weekends at their Roselle office or right in your home. Call Guthrie & Brady now at 847-524-1215. That's 847-524-1215. Or visit gnblegal.com. Guthrie & Brady, personal, professional, affordable legal services for all of Chicagoland. The happy lawyers since 1965. That's gnblegal.com. Or 847-524-1215. Guthrie & Brady, trusted legal help made easy, fast, affordable, and experienced. Call today.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, a slight chance of rain with cloudy skies and a high near 42. Tonight, a slight chance of drizzle before 9 p.m., cloudy with a low around 38. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy with a high near 45. Currently, it is 40 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
On the golf tee, it's Skechers World Champions Cup. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. It's PGA Champions Tour golfers from all over the world. Team USA versus Team Europe versus Team International. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. The competition will be tense, but feet will be comfy. Tune in to Skechers World Champions Cup. Final round of golf on Sunday, December 7th on ABC, 1 to 5 p.m.
And welcome back, folks, to Cherie Show here on WRMN. Lots of great conversations. And if you want to join in on the conversation, give us a call today here at 847-931-1410. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to do so. The phone lines are open.
Cool. I hope you do call in. Steve's sitting here. He's ready.
That's right.
Got the expert right here. Next, we're moving on. How many have gotten an email from the Geek Squad telling you that your membership's up and it's going to auto renew on your credit card? And you're like, does it say what credit card? It doesn't say what credit card.
But call us here.
Right, or it's going to put on your debit card.
Right.
You never had one, so how can it renew? Right. It doesn't tell you what card it's putting it on. It's going to be 2 years of service. Just click here. And what if you do?
Basically, clicking there, you can put spam or malware on your computer, lock up your phone, or lock up your computer as well. And again, we're seeing a surge in the last 2 weeks at the Better Business Bureau. I've got like 4 or 5 at myself. So if I got that many, I can only imagine how many others were sent out. Again, they're just wanting to see who's going to fall for it. It's going to be on my account. I better
You panic.
Quickly. You panic.
You
right.
panic. It's it charged my credit card.
My card. Yeah.
It charged my credit card, but I'm looking at a sample of one. There's no credit card name, number, nothing. The last 4 digits, nothing.
They'll call you and say, Cherie, okay, we'll credit your account. What's your credit card number? We'll credit your account.
Yeah, we'll credit it back to you.
Oh, my credit card number's 411, whatever it is, and that's how the scammer does it. So.
And you didn't even think.
No.
It's that fast. And
you get upset because it's on your card.
Yep.
Sometimes they send you an email that you just bought a TV. Thanks, Cherie, for buying. I didn't buy a TV. Oh, okay. Yep. Give us your credit card and we'll credit your account.
I just had a lady had talked to me and she said that she was on her laptop and a pop-up ad came on and it told her that some Apple products were charged to her credit card.
Right.
Well, she panicked because it came up on her laptop screen. So she called the number, and of course, and then they got her. They reeled her right in. She ended up giving them a couple of bank account numbers.
Information.
Yeah, 2 of her bank account numbers. She gave them a copy of her driver's license and gave her Social Security.
Oh, man.
I know, all for that. And when you think about it, why would they need all that? If it was on your credit card, all you would need to do is call the back of the number on that credit card and say, was Apple products charged to it? Right. No.
People don't think of doing
that. No,
it
scares you. Yeah. It absolutely scares you. And so then you just start whatever they tell you, you're doing. And then it took her all day because she had to go to the bank. She had to go in person. Right. She had to get on hold with Social Security office, and that's a couple hours. She had to go make a police report, had to drive to the station and make that report. Oh, it was all day in the stress.
And those ads that appear or those warnings, those are just ads. So they know how to put the ads on your system. A lot of times it's technical support. So warning, your computer is full of viruses.
So what should you do? Unplug it.
Well, yes, exactly. But those are ads. They're fake, though. Right. So
you see it pop up. So then what you do is you shut your computer down, unplug it from the wall. Give it about 10 minutes. Plug it back in, it'll be gone.
Yeah, it'll be gone. People don't think those are ads. They're not. Microsoft's not looking at your computer to see if you have viruses. They got better things to do. So basically, those ads are they pop up. They're just like a sales ad. That's all it is. But they make it look like a technical support error or something like that.
Oh, I mean, again, it's just like you said. You just need to take a couple of seconds when you see that. Don't panic.
Right.
Just don't panic. Say, okay, now let me think about this. You said it charged my credit card. Okay. It doesn't say what credit card.
Let me call my credit card company. Nobody thinks it.
Right. Get your credit card out of your wallet. Call the back.
Don't call that number on that screen because you don't know who that person is. Call your credit card company.
Yes.
Call the other company.
Not numbers. Don't click links. Don't call those numbers.
Especially in the back. Use the cards in the back of your card and those numbers as well. Because sometimes you look on Google for phone numbers. It could be the sponsored ads that take that phone number.
You ever notice that too? You got to think about that. If you're Googling something, usually the first one that comes up, it'll say sponsored ad. Right. Don't click on that one.
Right.
Pay attention to those 2 words, sponsored ad. Keep going down. It's usually the second or the third is the real one.
The real company's name, right.
Yep. I found that out too. Yeah. I mean, you learn, but technology is hard. I mean, we're not going to say.
It's difficult. You got to keep up on it as well. But most people think if it's on the first page of Google, it's okay. It's a trusted. It's not. The scammers can buy ads. They can get their fake listings up there just as quickly as a normal company. So
yep.
You got to be careful.
Let's talk about counterfeit prescription drugs.
We see that all the time. That's just a perennial problem.
Right? Because, you're trying to find it cheaper.
Right. People can't afford it, right? Yep. And things are getting tougher. The economy is changing. They try to find a better price. And then all of a sudden online, they got these better prices. And it's growing in popularity since the 2000s. The FDA has investigated an average of 20 such cases per year, up from 5 in a year in 1990. So it's just increasing, and we want consumers to be careful of any pharmacy that is outside of U.S. control. even from Canada, because you never know what you're getting. It could be counterfeit. It could be, or
Yeah, what's in it?
What's
what
in it?
really
You
is
don't
in
know.
that? Yeah. And then but it's cheaper.
It's cheaper, right? Everyone wants the cheaper price.
I get it.
Unfortunately, I get it. But you got to be careful of the counterfeit drugs. Go to the FDA website; explains everything on there. FDA.gov, not FDA.com.
Yeah.
FDA.gov has all this information on this fake and counterfeit websites out there, and some of them even ask for some of your personal information while they're have you on the phone because they need it, and they're trying to do two things: scam you and steal your personal information as well.
And the next one I see, funeral and cemetery scams.
The FBI is always on this one, as well as the FTC, about two types of funeral scams and cemetery fraud. One approaches the scammers, read the obituaries, or attend a funeral service of a complete stranger and take advantage of the grieving widow or widower, claiming deceased has an outstanding debt. And I can't tell you in my 38 years how many times I heard that story time and time again, because they bank on the person that passed away is the one that took care of the financials, whether it's a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. And they hope that you don't know what you're talking about, but they're just paid because they feel you have to pay the dues or the debt. Again, under Illinois law, I'm not an attorney, but under Illinois law, they're required to provide you with the debt, in writing what it is in the mail. And you just don't, somebody says you owe money, you just don't say yes and give me your credit card number.
But it's also the funerals, of your loved one.
Right.
And then you've got that grief going on. You're not thinking.
No. Not at all.
So of course they're going to take advantage of you because you're upset.
Right. And you're grieving, like you said, and you're not thinking straight.
Right. And you don't want to owe anything.
Right.
You don't want to owe people.
And you don't know if he or she bought anything, so you just say, I'll just pay it. And that's where the scammer gets away with it. So it's a terrible scam. It's going heartless, going after people who just lost loved ones as well. So
scammers don't care.
No.
I mean, that's just how they are.
Right.
And if they can catch you on a bad day, there's a lot of times that seniors would always even say to me, well, I had a headache that day, or I didn't have my glasses on, or when I answered the phone, and it was just, there's something ironic. It would just happen to be ironic. It was a bad day for them, but they don't know that.
Right.
The scammers don't know it. They just caught you on a bad day,
right.
But then this is when stuff happens.
Yeah, it happens.
It does. So if you're thinking, I just don't feel that great today, just please don't answer the phone to somebody you don't know, because they will take advantage of you in a second, and it takes hours and days to unfix all this.
Years sometimes,
yes.
Especially if it's identity theft. I mean, things people take 2-3 years to clean up their identity because it's so bad. And children's identities are stolen as well, so you must check your child's ID.
Yeah, you don't think about that because it's 6 months old.
Right, you don't think about that. And sometimes family members steal children's identities of other family members. So it's just really, so get your credit report, get it for your child, it's free, and you can actually put a freeze on your credit reports too. So that means it sounds a little bit ominous, but really freeze is just really protecting your credit rating. And in order for you to open up something, you have to give them that 4-digit password to get into it. Yep. So it kind of puts another barrier up there, but it's not a guarantee.
Yeah. So I have a little sheet here. It says, what does a credit freeze protect against? It blocks new credit accounts in your name. So if you put a freeze, on the 3 credit reporting agencies, Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, then somebody's over at Best Buy trying to open up an account, it won't go through. It won't go through. It prevents them from opening loans, credit cards, or utilities in your name.
It's not fail-safe, but it's a pretty good barrier for people of identity theft. Even if you haven't been a victim of identity theft, it's just a matter of time you will be, unfortunately. So it's good to put that credit freeze on there. And again, there's no cost to it, and it's no cost to unfreeze it. You can unfreeze it anytime you want, but it gives you a sense of security. That
a little bit of peace of mind.
It does give you peace of mind. It can help you prevent you from identity theft. You got to be proactive instead of reactive. Like Cherie said, it could take years after reactive, but if you get proactive and stop this from happening to you, you won't be a victim of it, and you can, a simple phone call or simple check can save you years of work and frustration, and sometimes life savings. We've seen, as you've seen, Cherie, people lose their life savings over scams.
But what a credit freeze does not protect against is existing accounts. So if someone's already has your credit card number, and they can still make some fraudulent charges on that because they didn't open a new one. They have your existing one.
Right.
Okay. And then other types of identity theft, such as tax refund fraud, medical identity theft, employment fraud, or using your personal info to access government benefits, It does not protect against criminal impersonation, using your identity in non-financial ways, giving your name when arrested. Nice. And then phishing scams, fraudsters can still trick you into giving information or money direct.
Right.
Okay, so freeze them. You go to Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Use your credit monitoring or your free credit alerts. Check your existing accounts regularly. File your taxes early to reduce the risk of tax refund fraud, and then use the strong passwords, as they always say.
And don't use the same password, please.
For everything.
Right.
Yeah, I got 3 pages of passwords.
Right, and it's so important.
It's so annoying, though. But
and if you have the double factor authentication, use that as well. It's a little pain in the,
it
you know
is.
what.
Every single time.
But I feel better having that, knowing that the scammer can't get my information because I have that.
If you don't know what we're talking about, it's where you put in something and then it says they got to text you a code.
Right.
Or they're going to email you a code. And so then you got to...
I recommend that highly, Cherie. It's a pain. I have it on all my accounts.
I would recommend also, too, having your email there right away, because sometimes it'll time out quickly.
Right.
Yes, that's true, too. Get it open and get it ready if you're having the code emailed to you.
Exactly.
Because then if you don't know your email address, or you got to look that up. Yeah,
you can't find your phone.
You're right. The stuff is timed. It don't give you a lot of time.
No.
You know, they send that code. You got a minute, and then to put it in there. Yeah. Like you said, it's just trying to save you.
Save you and protect you. Please use all security measures that the organization like Facebook or all those, they have security measures in place. You got to click those links to start those things. You have to turn the switches on. They don't put all the security on at one time. It's up to you what you particularly want. Put as much as you can and feel comfortable in doing. The more security, the better it is for you, especially double-factor authentication.
And I see we got a couple minutes here before we're going to go to our question or our trivia. But you know those mystery shopping scams? You know, like they'll send you an email, Walmart, and then they want you to be a mystery shopper with them, and then they're going to send you a check for $2,900. You keep $540 as payment, and then send something back. Don't do any of that.
Don't do any of that.
Don't do any of that.
The check they give you is fake, and then when you send them money back or wire them money back, you're basically giving free money to them, and the check will bounce. Most consumers don't realize, always hear that 3-day rule. If it clears in 3 days, it's good. That does not mean anything. The bank has up to 30 days. Again, 30 days to check to see if that check is fraudulent. So after 3 days, you look, it's in your account, it's good. But then you send the money out, no, it's good as it's
and it doesn't make sense.
Right.
You stop again. You're thinking, I know, but I want to be a mystery shopper. That is fun. I can do it from home. I'll make money. Why are you sending me more to begin with and then asking me to send it back?
Right, exactly. And some ask you for your account number, too. They're going to put your deposits in, Cherie, too. So can I have your routing number? Can I have your account number? And we need your Social Security number because we're paying you, Cherie.
I get that. But why do you pay me more and then want me to send it back?
Yeah.
It just
but the scammers you got to worry about, because if you're dealing with a scammer, they're going to do anything they want or say anything they want and take your advantage of you or take advantage of your money.
I think we're going to stop. We'll come back. We got a couple more to go through. But Steve brought in two what do we have?
Gift cards.
2 gift cards, a MasterCard gift card. The first one's $50, $50. So I was looking on your line here at betterbusinessbureau.org, bbb.org.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. I'm going to ask, we'll do 2 questions. So Matt's got one for Elgin Trivia, but I'm going to ask, how about this? I'm going to ask one that was on his website.
Sure.
Okay. I think, let's say.
Make it hard.
All righty. Okay, here's the question. You receive an email from the government stating that you owe money and you must pay immediately or you're going to be fined. You should, A, click the link because we want to make sure that's real, delete it immediately, or pay it immediately to avoid fines. That's the question.
Okay. If you think you know the answer, call in 847-931-1410.
It's a nice $50 card if you know the answer to that. So you receive an email from the government stating that you owe money. You must pay immediately or you're going to be fined. Do you click the link to make sure it's real, delete it immediately, or pay it immediately to avoid fines? Anybody want to answer?
We have one on the line.
Okay, let's listen in. Let's see. Okay.
All right. Headphones on. And caller number 1, do you think you know the answer to this question?
Well, hello. I'd say delete it.
That is right.
Hi.
Who is this?
This is Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda. So does Matt have your information so that you can get the $50?
I hope he does.
I sure do, Linda.
Okay, well, we're going to give it to Matt here, and then you got $50 coming. So now you can buy a nice Christmas present for somebody.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy.
Good. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, it's generous Steve over here. He brought another $50 gift card.
Oh, boy.
So we're doing 2 today. So if you didn't get in on that one, you got another chance. But Matt has a question.
I sure do. This is an Elgin trivia question. What was the name of the first condensed milk company founded in Elgin in the 1860s? Is it A, Elgin Dairy Company, B, Elgin Milk Condensing Company, C, Fox River Creamery, or D, Gifford Butterworks? If you think you know the answer, call in at 847-931-1410. Doesn't look like we have any callers yet.
You scared them.
You scared
them. Oh, my goodness. I'll say it again, folks.
Okay.
What was the name of the first condensed milk company founded in Elgin in the 1860s? Was it A, Elgin Dairy Company, B, Elgin Milk Condensing Company, C, Fox River Creamery, or D, Gifford Butterworks? If you think you know the answer, you know that number, 847-931-1410. We do have a caller.
Okay.
All right.
I hope you get it.
Do you think you know the answer to this question?
I'll make a stab at it and say it's C.
I'm sorry.
Can he call back?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yeah, well, call back again.
I don't see anyone else on the line here, so if he wants to call back.
Or you want to go guess a different one?
So so C is off the table now.
Okay.
So it's either A, Elgin Dairy Company, B, Elgin Milk Condensing Company, or D, Gifford Butterworks. All right. You think you know the answer to this question?
Yes.
All right. Sorry, go ahead.
I would say B.
B is correct.
Yay!
Yes, it is the Elgin Milk Condensing Company. Gail Borden opened at plant in Elgin 1866.
Who is talking? Who is this?
This is Ruth.
Okay, Ruth.
Hi, Ruth.
You won $50.
Great. Thank you.
Does Matt have your info?
I hope so.
All right. What I'll do is I'll put you on hold and I'll take your call off the air and write down your information.
Yeah, so hold on, Ruth, so you can get it.
you.
That way he can mail it to you.
Perfect.
Get her social security number while you're there, too, okay?
Yeah, Ruth, don't give Matt your social security number. Okay. So let's finish up with a couple other things here. First of all, Publishers Clearinghouse. Have we all not learned that one so far?
It continues.
That one continues too. Someone calls you and tells you you've won the Publishers Clearinghouse. You didn't enter.
You didn't enter.
But maybe you
right.
did 10 years ago, but whatever.
They know people win, so that's
Right.
that's what scammers do, is they
Right.
bank on you seeing it on TV or hearing about it, so you think it's real because it's them, and it's somebody being a spoof. It's not them.
It's the Publishers Clearinghouse, Steve. You won.
Right,
Now, the
exactly.
thing is, you have to pay taxes.
You have to
on
pay
that.
taxes,
You won $1 million on a car.
Right.
We'll get it to you,
Right.
but you got to pay taxes first.
Quickly.
And very
exactly.
quickly, and you got to do it today.
Right.
Right.
And don't ask anybody
And
about
don't
it.
tell anybody
Don't tell
about it because
anybody.
it's a big secret
Until
that
we
you
come
won.
to your house with $1 million in the car. So
Right. This happens so frequently. It's just scary. And so what do they tell you to do? How are you going to pay your taxes? With a gift card.
Right, exactly.
And that makes no sense. First of all, you don't have to pay taxes. They will come out of the gift before the money before you even get it. So if you won $1 million, you're going to get, $500,000.
Right, exactly.
You're not going to get that and then have to pay it back. And then second of all, why would you have to pay taxes with a gift card?
It's unconventional payment methods. Anytime anybody asks you to pay cryptocurrency, gift cards, that is the tip-off to the rip-off, Cherie. How many times? And that's how they get around it. They don't want you giving credit card because credit cards have protection on it. They want your other accounts or gift cards sent to them.
Right. And no, but you don't pay anybody with gift cards.
No.
Nobody. Those are gift cards if you want to use for Christmas or birthday, but not...
They don't need the card. They just need the numbers off that. So
Once they
they'll
get
say,
that
what's
card?
our numbers on the card? We don't need the card. And they tell them the numbers. And and it's good as gold. They just steal the money right out of
Once you give that number off the back of that card, it's gone. It's pretty much gone. And it doesn't take but a second. So be careful on that. Don't go buy gift cards. And then they'll tell you to go to Walgreens, go to Target, get the gift card. We'll stay on the phone with you while you drive there. Again, that's scary. And why would anybody do that?
Because they don't want you to talk to the
They don't
clerk.
want you, right? They don't want you calling your son, your daughter, your husband, your
or
wife.
talking to clerks saying, "Are you buying this for a scammer?" And they don't want anything.
You know what?
like
You will.
that.
A lot of stores will ask you.
They will.
You know, especially it's a large amount.
Right, they will.
You know, they're going, what are you buying this for? You
And
know.
the scammer keeps you on the phone so you won't talk to them.
Exactly.
Or tells you what to say to them instead of that.
And then let's just finish up, though, Steve. When I went to the bbb.org, I mean, you got a scam tracker. Can you tell us, so if something like this happens, shouldn't they go there? And
That's it, the key.
You guys know?
Yeah, unless we know about a scam, we can't warn others and we can't warn the authorities as well. So if you see a scam, please, we need the public to report it. Even though you think nobody will fall for it, Cherie and I attest to it, somebody will fall for it. So please go to our scam tracker, bbb.org/scam tracker. Let us know about the scams that's happening.
And what do you do? You just type in your name and then what happened, right?
Yeah, what happened, the web address, the phone numbers, anything like that. So then other people calling in will see that so you can help prevent it from happening to others. And if you get a letter from the IRS or email, you go to our scam tracker and put down, what did I get? An IRS letter or email. And it'll show you all the scams associated with the IRS in using their name. So it's not the IRS, it's the scammers using their name. So Scam Tracker is so important. It's a powerful tool. And all the law enforcement agencies all across the North America have access to it. So the Elgin Police Department, the Federal Trade Commission, everybody has access to this information to help put these bad businesses, bad actors out of business. But let us know about these scams. That's how we issue these warnings. And it's simple scam tracker to help us and track these warnings across the globe as well as happening. And again, November is Thanksgiving, of course, but it's also BB Think of Business Month. So please, always looking for positive reviews on businesses. If you know a great electrician or a great contractor, whatever it may be, please put a positive customer review on the BBB website, bbb.org, that helps business as well. There's a lot of great businesses in Elgin and the surrounding suburbs.
Right. It's nice to read reviews. I like to always read reviews to see before I'm hiring somebody too.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because same thing when even on Amazon, read the reviews.
Read reviews.
See what people are
saying. Be careful if they're all glowing.
If they're all fives?
They're all fives.
Everything's perfect. Everything's wonderful.
Right.
Okay, so please tune in again next month. I said we're going to kind of rebrand the show a little bit with a new name. So tune in, and that would be next month when I have the Dr. Rachel Baer on. So we'll look forward to being back.
Sounds great, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Congratulations to the winners of the two $50 gift cards. Stay tuned for more here on WRMN AM 1410.